F.I.T.T Table plan exercises. Monday.
Flexibility.
Frequency once a day.
Intensity. Low to 3 sets, 6 to 8 repeats, 60 seconds rest.
Time 10 to 15 minutes. Type.
Seat straddle lotus.
Seat straddle lotus flexibility exercises, stretching exercises.
What you might know as the lotus pose in yoga is a sitting position traditionally used for meditation practice in India. The legs are crossed with the feet on opposite thighs, back straight and arms resting on top of the knees. This pose is used to help encourage proper breathing while grounding the individual and creating physical stability. A simple pose, but Padmasana benefits go beyond simple healing. It is also extremely powerful for connecting the mind, body and spirit.
Lotus pose is considered to be the most classic and recognizable yoga pose. This position helps calm the mind and open up the hips while the legs resemble petals of its namesake flower. While doing this exercise or meditation, you can listen to a calm music or poem.
So let us try a poem. When the stars shone in their first splendor, the gods held their assembly in the sky and sang, "Unbroken unity is over all." But one cried of a sudden, "It seems that somewhere there is a break-in."
Light, my light, the world-filling light, the eye-kissing light, the heart-sweetening light. The light dances and the sky opens. The wind runs wild, laughter passes over the earth. The light is true.
I sit under blood orange skies, a bordello body civil with eyes shut. Body frozen beats shifting back and forth, gently chanting devotions to you until my feet cramp up and my mind catches flame.
Dreams and reality can get pretty loud. If you need a break, just walk back to the big tree beside the quiet river and the soft breeze in the morning light.
The inexplicable lightness of pure being comes from subtly discerning that the moony mind is your nemesis, silencing its stairway to heaven.
Sorry for mercury strewn in veins of fish, for traces of carbon monoxide loose in the air, for radiation that circles and enters the aura. Sorry for deliberate puffs and sips late in the night. F.O.
Try, you only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about your despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile the world goes on.
First there was the blue wind of a scraggly loud jay tucked into the shrubs, then the bluish-black moth drunkenly tripping from blade to blade, then quiet that came roaring. This morning this planet is covered by winds and blue. This morning this planet glows with dustless perfect light. Enough that I can see 1 million sharp levels from where I stand.
Do grass a fire shine maintain a lumpine comb the bone tsunami rock hot gravity a fall all consuming a song chirp for sunlight little soul. You and I will become memory of a memory.
Somewhere things are happening. Marvelous orange and purple things. Flooding rivers at dusk. Wheels threading growth in the desert. Strangers. Strangers. See. And then when you stand where it is clean. In addition, we have basic and advanced seated lotus poses.
Head to knee pose. Janu Sirsasana is an excellent stretch to relieve tight hamstrings, the muscles in the back of your thighs.
If you tend to dislike doing a seated forward bend with both legs straight, this pose may come as a pleasant surprise.
Taking your stretch one leg at a time may allow you to go a lot deeper and feel so much better.
Knee to ankle Agnisthambasana is also called double pigeon, and you can see why. Keep the feet flexed and bring the shins as close to parallel as possible to the front of your mat.
Cow face pose Gomakasana. Gets into parts of the shoulders and upper arms that are rarely used by many of us. Don't be surprised to discover that it's much easier to bind the hands on one side than the other. This kind of asymmetry is very common, since most people favor one hand over the other.
Bulong ng iyong puso, aking naririnig. Di ka malayo, isang ating tinig.
Sa Diyos nagtitiwala, daan ay mahanap. Ito ang paalala sa lahat niyang anak. Hakbang pa, kapit lang, wala sa ating maiiwan. Kaya pa, laban lang, gabay natin pagmamahalan.
Andito muli ang himala ng Pasko, kabutihan ng tao, ang ilaw ng mundo.
Andito ang Diyos, dala niya'y pag-asa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa.
Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh, oh. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh, oh. Para sa isa't isa.
Sa pangangamba, hindi pa tatangay. Panahon may mag-iba, lagi kapit kamay. Lahat haharapin ng magkasama. Isa't isa'y aakayin, tayo ay pamilya. Kapit lang, wala sa ating maiiwan. Kaya pa, laban lang, gabay natin pagmamahalan. Andito muli ang himala ng Pasko, kabutihan ng tao, ang ilaw ng mundo. Andito ang Diyos, dala niya'y pag-asa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa.
May liwanag sa dulo lahat ng ito. Sa bagong simula ng daigdig, maghahari ng pag-ibig.
Kapit lang, wala sa ating
In addition, meditation is a technique used for thousands of years to develop awareness of the present moment. It can involve practices to sharpen focus and attention, connect to the body and breath, develop acceptance of difficult emotions, and even alter consciousness. It's been shown to offer a number of physical and psychological benefits like stress reduction, trusted source, and improved immunity.
Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh. Para sa isa't isa.
Andito si nanay tsaka si tatay, pag-ibig nila liwanag sa atin nakaagapay. Andito rin ang mga guro at kabataan, pinaglalaban nila ating kinabukasan.
Andito ang mga anghel sa lupa, kalingan nila'y pagpapalan na di humuhupa.
Andito ang puso ng mga nanibang bayan,
Seat stretch knees to chest.
tahanan. Andito ang mga nag-iingat sa
Hip stretch. Your hip muscles can easily tighten, limiting your flexibility. Stretching this area reduces your risk of injury while in daily activities, playing sports or working out.
tayo para sa isa't isa.
Sitting in your chair, cross your right ankle just above your left knee. Use your right hand to gently press your right knee, feeling the stretch through the hip. Maintaining this position, lean forward while keeping a flat spine and relaxed shoulders. Inhale and exhale as you feel your body melt deeper into the stretch. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly sit up straight and place your right foot back on the ground. Repeat on the other side.
Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Andito muli ang himala
Knees to chest stretch for low back muscles. For your safety, start doing the knees to chest stretch with one leg only. If, after a few days, you're performing it without pain, it's likely time to advance to lifting both legs. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. This is called F.I.T.T position. Gently raise one bent knee up enough so you can grasp your lower leg with both hands. Interlace your fingers just under the knee.
Bulong ng iyong puso, aking naririnig. Di ka malayo, isang ating tinig.
Sa Diyos nagtitiwala, daan ay mahanap.
If you're doing the two-legged version, bring one leg up and then the other. Because taking both at the same time takes a lot of abdominal strength. Starting with one and then quickly following with the other is likely safer, especially for vulnerable backs.
As with the single-legged version, if you were taking both up at the same time, interlace your fingers or clasp your wrists between the lower legs, just balance. Gently pull your bent knee or knees toward your trunk, using your hands.
While you're pulling, try to relax your legs, pelvis, and low back as much as you can. The knees to chest better reaches low back muscles when used passively. Hold for a few seconds, return your leg to the floor, repeat on the other side. The stretch about 10 to 15 times, 1 or 2 times per day or as needed.
Sa pangangamba